Alright, we just advanced to the next level. Just a few more and we will have won this tournament. Wait, why is there a spinning circle, all of a sudden? It wasn't like this before. What is going on? Wait, what? Are you telling me the servers are down? This cannot be. I'm going to try again and see if there is a problem. Oh no! It's still showing the error message. What can I do now? Let's try this again. It's still showing the error message. Now there is nothing I can do about it. Why?
Dave, what is going on right now?
Not now, Catherine. I need to try and see if it is possible to get the servers working again.
No, Dave, I would like to know what is going on. And you've been playing your video games for like 3 hours. And I think it is time to take a break.
But I like playing video games. So can't you please leave me alone?
No. You seriously need to find something else to do. And I'm coming in to see what is going on.
I keep trying to get back to playing with my friends, but I keep getting this error message, like over and over again.
Let me look. It says that the server is not available. Please try again later.
What does this mean, Catherine?
I suggest that you take a break from playing video games during this time, and do something else in the meantime.
No, I don't want to do something else. I was about to win, but then the server stopped responding. I want to keep playing this game. I want to keep playing video games.
Come on, Dave, don't get me started with this. There are other things to do besides playing video games. Why don't you read a book instead?
No, I want you to contact support. I want the server to be back online. I want the server back online. I want the server back online. I want the server back online. Please, why can't you do it for me?
Dave, first of all, I'm not going to call support for you, especially with the way you're acting right now. Second, there is not much they can do to get the servers back online. Third, like I said, there are other things to do besides playing video games.
Well, I want you to call customer service. I want you to call customer service. I want you to call customer service. I want to keep playing this video game with my friends.
Dave, that's it. You can stay in your room and throw tantrums all you want. But I have other things to do, like go shopping with Brian and Emma for school supplies. I will be back in about an hour from now.
No, wait, please come back. I demand that you call customer service because I want the servers to be back online. Well, all of this time, I realized Catherine was right. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to read a children's book, because I cannot get enough of the illustrations.
Dave, I'm back. And I'm so happy that you decided to turn off the TV.
I figured that you were right all this time. And I want to read a children's book with illustrations instead of playing video games.
Dave, I'm so proud of you for wanting to read a book instead of play video games for you hours on end. But I have to tell you, I think you're too old to be reading children's books.
No, I am not too old to read children's books. I really like the illustrations. So please, why can't you bring me a children's book?
Dave, enough of the childish behavior. But I will bring you a book to read. Dave, I brought you a book to read.
But I don't want to read that book. There are no illustrations.
Well then, you can use your imagination while you're reading.
But I can't use my imagination, that is very complicated. Why?
Dave, stop it. You can use your imagination, I've seen you do so before. Now, you can read the book that I am about to give you.
I want a children's book. 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 I want a children's book.
Wah, 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 wah.
Dave, I am already annoyed with your childish behavior, not to mention you sound like a motor car when you cry like that. For this, you're grounded for 2 weeks. During this time, you will not be allowed to play video games. And I am also turning off your phone data. Now stay in your room, and I will talk to you in 45 minutes.
War.
Dave, will you please come downstairs for just a few minutes?
I'm on my way, Catherine. So, what is it that you need to tell me?
Well, Dave, as you should know, it's the last weekend of summer vacation for the kids. Starting next week, they're going back to school. Brian will be in the 7th grade, and Emma is going to be in the 5th grade. So I decided to buy tickets to go to Cedar Point this weekend.
Wait a minute, did I just hear you say we're going to Cedar Point? And is this for real?
Yes, Dave, that is certainly what I just said. We're going to Cedar Point this weekend before the kids go back to school.
I am so happy about this. This will be the best day ever. 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 I can't wait to go on the rides at Cedar Point, especially the family rides and the water rides.
However, I need to tell you something, Dave. You better not act childish while we're at Cedar Point. No throwing tantrums. Do you understand me?
Yes, Catherine, I promise to behave myself while we're at Cedar Point.
And if you act childish once, and if you especially throw a temper tantrum, you'll be grounded when we get back home.
I understand.
Emma, I don't think Dad is going to behave himself while we're at Cedar Point. What do you think?
I am thinking the same. I think he is going to act childish, like several times.
Alright everyone, here we are at Cedar Point. And Dave, I want to remind you of your promise that you made that you were going to act grown up while we're here.
I know already, and I am going to keep my promise.
I really don't think Dad is going to keep his promise. He always acts childish, every time we go places.
I know, I have a very good feeling that coming here to Cedar Point is going to be very embarrassing. And then we have to go back to school once we go home.
Okay, the first ride we're going on is the Cedar Point Railroad. Let's go and get in line. It's not too far from here.
Family, at last, we're going to ride the train, and you know how much I like riding trains. Oh no.
What is it now, Dave?
This line is seriously taking forever, and I want to ride the train.
Well, Dave, you're just going to have to be patient, and we're going to have to wait until the people in front of us have gotten their tickets.
No, I don't want to wait. I want to go on the train right now. Warr. I want to go on the train. I want to go on the train. I want to go on the train. I want to go on the train right now. Warr.
My goodness, this is so embarrassing.
I totally agree. I'm concerned about what will happen next.
I think that is Dave, right behind me. And with the way he is behaving, a grown man acting like a 3-year-old, no wonder I am not babysitting him anymore. He is too old to have a babysitter. However, at the same time, he needs to act more grown up.
Dave, stop it. Either we wait our turn in line, or we're not going to take you to go on the train.
Okay, I will wait for our turn in line.
2 tickets for the Cedar Point Railroad, please.
Finally, we are on the train. This is so much fun. I have never ridden on a train for several years.
I cannot agree with you more, Dave. The views are absolutely spectacular.
So, Mom and Dad, how long is the train ride going to last?
I believe it's going to be about 15 minutes.
I was thinking, after the train ride, Brian and I would like to go to the Kid Kingdom. I heard good things about the rides in that area.
No worries, Brian and Emma, we're going to take you to Kid Kingdom after the train ride.
Good afternoon. How many for the Woodstock Airmail? I would like to remind you that the maximum height for a person to go on this ride is 4 feet 6 inches.
My sister and I would like to go on this ride. I am 4 feet 5. And my sister is 4'3".
Alright then, you two come to the front of the line.
Wait, what about me? Don't I get to go on this ride?
Dave, you're too tall and you're too big for that ride. You're like 5'8½".
Wait, Catherine, are you telling me I cannot ride the Woodstock Airmail? I want to go on a kid's ride.
Dave, that's just the way things are. We can go on another family ride once Brian and Emma are done with this ride.
But I want to go on a kid's ride, especially if they have SpongeBob or Barney the dinosaur.
Dave, don't get me started with this, especially after you promised me that you were not going to act childish while we were at Cedar Point. Like I said, you're not going on this ride. And besides, there are no SpongeBob or Barney rides here.
I want to go on the kids' ride. 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 Please, why can't you let me go on the Woodstock Airmail ride? You entitled Karen. How could you do this to me?
Well, enough is enough. I have already lost my patience with you, all thanks to your temper tantrums. We're going straight home once Brian and Emma are finished with this ride.
But I don't want to go home. I want to go on kids' rides.
You did not keep your promise, by the way you're acting right now. So we're going home soon, and that is final.
I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home. I want to go home. I don't want to go home. I want to stay here so I can go on some kids' rides. You entitled Karen.
Dave, stop it. Stop acting like a 3-year-old, and learn to act more grown-up for once. I don't want to say it again, but we're going home in a few minutes.
Wow. This is so not fair. I was enjoying my time at Cedar Point, and I was about to ride a kid's roller coaster. But no, you ruined everything, you entitled Karen. Wow.
I beg your pardon, big crybaby. I wasn't the one kicking and screaming because I am too tall to go on the ride that Emma and Brian just went on. I also didn't complain about waiting in line to ride the train earlier. You did all of those things, and because of this, now our trip to Cedar Point has to end like this. Good thing we're going home early because Brian and Emma have school on Monday.
Catherine, I'm really sorry for all the things I did. Can we please go back to Cedar Point? I promise to behave myself.
No! Absolutely not. We're going home because you didn't keep your promise about not acting like a big baby. And I am afraid you're not going to keep it this time if we turn around and go back. Besides, you're grounded for a month. When we get home, you will immediately go straight upstairs to your room.
War.
Good morning everyone, my name is Miss Susan, and I will be your teacher for this combined 5th and 6th grade class. Before we go over the classroom rules and the syllabus, we will introduce ourselves and say our favorite things to do.
My name is Kelly, and I like to read a lot of books.
My name is Joseph Reed, and my favorite thing to do is hang out with friends on the weekend.
My name is Emma, and I like to go to the swimming pool during the summer.
My name is Cody, and I like to do things with my oldest brother whenever he is home for the summer or during winter break, because I don't get to see him very often since he is in college. Wait a minute, Emma, I think I know you from somewhere. Doesn't your dad behave all entitled, claiming the world revolves around him?
Yes, what about it?
Joseph, no need to interrupt, we're still introducing ourselves.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Moving on. Alright, now that we have introduced ourselves, I would like to remind you to place your name tags on top of your desks for the first couple of weeks of the school year. That being said, now we will go over the classroom rules. The first rule is, no talking when I'm talking. If you do, you will lose 5 points every time you do so. Number 2, always complete your assignments on time. That is especially important with homework. Any assignment turned in late, you get 10 points deducted from your score. Rule number 3, do not show up to class late, that is after the tardy bell rings. You'll get 3 points taken off each time you show up late to class. And after that your grade will be bumped down 1 letter.
Hey Emma, since your dad basically gets everything he wants, you should join me in the League of Entitled Karens.
Excuse me, Joseph. But there is no way I am going to become so entitled. Yes, my dad behaves like a little kid whenever things don't go his way. But that doesn't mean that I am going to act the way he does. Now if you will leave me alone, that would be helpful.
And Kelly, you should go back to being entitled yourself. There was no reason to move out of Karen's house. She was giving you everything you wanted in the world, and you should be thankful for that.
Joseph, I have learned my lesson, and I am not going back to my old troublemaking ways anymore. Since moving out of my mom's house, I have gotten better grades in school, I have made friends, and I am still friends with them to this day. Now, please leave me alone so that we can get on with the rest of the school day.
No, you two need to become entitled to getting everything you want, that is how the world works. Besides, Karen was my babysitter once, and she gave me and my sister everything we wanted, including a pizza from Domino's. Joseph, be quiet, none of us want to act so entitled. And these Karens don't always get whatever they want. More often than not, they get thrown out of places, or worse, they get taken into the police station. Seriously.
I agree with what Cody says. I got tired of being taken into places just so that my mom can complain to the manager about not getting what she wanted. Now, leave us alone.
I want everyone to be entitled. I want everyone to be entitled. I want everyone to be entitled. I want everyone in this class to be given everything they want in this world.
Come on, Joseph. You're acting just like my dad, the only difference is that you're acting like a 3-year-old when you're in the 5th grade. I have to deal with my dad's tantrums, and now this? Seriously, you're embarrassing yourself, and everyone in the class.
Emma, your dad acts all entitled, so why don't you become entitled into getting everything you want? This is how the world should work. We're all entitled to everything we want. Joseph, seriously, get up off the floor, and get back in your seat. We need to continue with the class. You're wasting our time, not to mention you're embarrassing all of us, like him had just said a moment ago.
Joseph, if you don't stop kicking and screaming like a 3-year-old, then I am going to have to send you to the principal's office, even though it's the first day of school.
No, I am crying because no one in this class wants to join the League of Entitled Karens. And especially, Emma and Kelly don't want to become entitled themselves, even though Emma has a dad who acts entitled.
That's it. Joseph, go to the principal's office, now. Joseph, Emma, and Kelly, because you didn't start the incident, you're not going to have to go to the office, or serve detention. However, I am going to remind you not to talk when I'm talking, okay? Now, moving on. Rule number 4, do not act childish like Joseph did just now. You're in the 5th and 6th grade, not daycare, not preschool, and not kindergarten. Number 5, face masks are optional. But I want you to respect your fellow classmates' decisions. Don't try to convince them otherwise.
Joseph, what brings you here, and it's only the first day of school?
Well, I was trying to convince Emma and Kelly to become entitled, especially since Emma's dad behaves that way, and he gets everything he wanted. And I wanted Kelly to move back in with Karen so that she can start getting everything she wants. I get what I want. So why can't everyone get what they want? I get whatever I want, I get whatever I want, me and my friends are entitled to everything in the world.
Joseph, stop it. You're acting like a 3-year-old right now and you're in the 5th grade. And your teacher even told me you were throwing a tantrum in the classroom. Joseph, that is not acceptable behavior. And even though it's the first day of classes, you will be serving detention after school for an hour, all of this week. I am also going to inform your parents about your behavior on the first day of school. Now, I suggest you go to the detention room.
Oh 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 oh.
Joseph, Christopher, Reed. What is wrong with you this time? We cannot believe that you tried to get 2 of your classmates to act like entitled Karens. That was very insane of you to do that. And now you have to serve detention for the entire first week of school.
For this, you will be even more grounded for 3 weeks. And during this time, we want you to come home right away after school. No going to the Sugar Bowl, no going to Dave and Buster's. No talking to Karen on Zoom. And there will be no dessert for you after dinner during this time. Now go to your room, and think about what you did.
And another thing, stop with the motor car crying.
Brian and Emma, how were your first few days at school?
For me, it was alright. However, some students were making fun of me because of how Dad behaves in certain situations.
Same here, one student was trying to get me and another student to act all entitled, but thankfully, he is serving detention all of this week, even though it's the first week of classes.
I totally understand where you're coming from.
Hey Catherine, Brian, and Emma.
Good afternoon, Dave. Good thing you came downstairs. What is it you're thinking of doing now?
I am thinking we should all go to the gym. It's a good idea to get some exercise.
You know what? That sounds like a very good idea. We should all go to the gym in a few minutes.
I hope this will teach Dad not to act so childish anymore.
Who knows, he might still throw a tantrum while we're at the gym. He always does this every time we go places.
You may be right, Emma.
Alright then everyone, let's get our gym bags, and then we will head over to the gym.
Good afternoon, and welcome to Go Animate Gym.
My family and I are going to use the gym this afternoon.
Would you like to get membership?
Yes, I would.
For 4 people, your total will be $50. Here's your card.
Dave, I really liked your idea of wanting to come to the gym. This is much better than you sitting in your room all day playing video games. I'm so happy with your decision.
What? Thank you, Catherine.
No problem.
Emma, I have a pretty bad feeling that if the treadmill that Dad is using stops working, that he is going to throw a tantrum in the gym.
Same here, Brian. But so far, everything is going good.
Wait, why is the treadmill slowing down all of a sudden? It was working fine before. And I was watching Barney and Friends. Now the TV is turning off. Oh no! The treadmill that I was using just stopped working. And now it's giving me an error message. Why?
Dave, don't get us started with this. You can use another machine, you know.
But I don't want to use another treadmill. I like this one because the other ones don't show Barney on the TV.
Of course, you can watch TV on all of the treadmills. Besides, I keep telling you many times that you're too old to watch Barney and Friends. I suggest you watch something else instead, like The Simpsons. Wait a minute, Dave, where are you going? Don't go to the receptionist to demand to have the machine fixed. Don't act like a Karen.
Can I help you with something?
Yes, the treadmill I was using just broke down on me all of a sudden, and now it's not working. Can you please go see if it can be fixed?
I most certainly can. However, I am going to have to get someone to fix the machine. If you would kindly show me which machine isn't working, I can call a technician.
It is this machine that is not working.
Let me see if I can turn it on. If it doesn't turn on, then I'm calling a technician so that it can be repaired soon. I don't want to tell you this, but I think it's going to take about 2 weeks for this treadmill to be repaired. In the meantime, you can use the other machines. I have to get back to work.
I want to use the treadmill. I want to use the treadmill. I want the treadmill repaired right now. I want to use the treadmill and watch Barney and Friends. Why?
My goodness, this is getting really embarrassing.
Dave, stop it. Like the receptionist told you, there are other machines that you can use. There's not just one particular machine, you know.
The other treadmills are not showing Barney on the TV screens.
Look, Dave, you're embarrassing yourself, and you're embarrassing the whole family. And now everyone is looking at us. If you would stop acting like a big baby for once, that would be great.
I want the treadmill to work. 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 Why is it so complicated to get the treadmill to work? Why?
That's it. Dave, we're going home right now. I have already had it with your behavior today.
Hey, put me down right now. I do not deserve to be treated like that.
Stop it. I wonder what to do while the kids have started doing their homework and before Dave comes home. Looks like I'd better take this call right now. It may be important. Hello?
Hello, Catherine.
Hey, Mrs. Reed. What is it that you're calling about?
Well, on Saturday, we are going to have lunch downtown because Arthur will be going off to college the next day. Joseph won't be joining us because he misbehaved at school. But DW has been improving her behavior recently. I am thinking, can you watch over Joseph while we're downtown?
It's good to hear that DW is improving her behavior. However, if Joseph behaves just like my husband, then this is the last time I am babysitting for the Reeds.
Sounds good with me. We will leave for downtown at 12 in the afternoon. So I would like you to come over to the house by then.
See you at noon, Mrs. Reed. Brian, Emma, can you two come downstairs, please?
What is it, Mom?
Tomorrow, I am going to babysit the Reed family again, but this time I will be babysitting Joseph, while the rest of the family goes downtown to have lunch before Yardtha goes off to college. While I am babysitting Joseph, you two are going over to Diana's house.
Wait, what? Joseph is in my class at school, as you may know already. And you won't believe what he did to me on the first day of school.
What did he do?
He was trying to convince me to act like a 3-year-old, kicking and screaming, just like how Dad behaves in many situations.
You must be kidding me, aren't you?
No, I am not. He was even throwing a tantrum, embarrassing not only himself, but he embarrassed the entire class.
In that case, I am going to be very strict with Joseph. And if he behaves like your father while I'm babysitting, this will be the last time I am babysitting for the Reed family. It's one thing that I have to deal with your father's behavior on a constant basis. But when I babysit for another family, it's another thing when their kid behaves the same way for me. I just cannot take this anymore.
I have heard not so good things about Joseph, and that he was a troublemaker. Not to mention he acts entitled sometimes.
I hope Joseph doesn't act like your father while the rest of the Reed family is having lunch. Alright kids, let's get into the car. First, I will drop you two off at Diana's house. And then I will head over to the Reed's house. Joseph, I want you to listen good. Before I start babysitting you, what I am about to say to you is very important.
Okay then.
Joseph, have you met my daughter, Emma?
Yes, and we have class together.
She told me that you were trying to convince her to act childish, and also like an entitled Karen, all because her father behaves that way. What you did was not very nice. You cannot tell other people to act a certain way because one of their parents behaves that way. And you even tried to convince another student named Kelly to go back to acting entitled because she used to live with Karen. I am very disappointed in what you did at school the other day. No wonder I have to be more strict with you than I was with DW. Now Joseph, don't even think about getting me started with that childish behavior. You need to learn how to respect your fellow students in school.
Hey, Do you want to know who I am? My name is Joseph, and I am the most important person in the world, so you cannot tell me what to do. The rules do not apply to me. And I believe that you are trespassing in my house. Get out of my house before I call the police.
I beg your pardon, what did you just say to me?
You cannot be telling me what to do because I am the most important person in the world, and I get everything I want. Anytime I want. And you need to accept that. Okay?
Come on, the world does not revolve around you, and besides, I am your babysitter, and that is why I'm here.
The world revolves around me. The world revolves around me and my friends. I want you to take me to Chuck E. Cheese's for lunch. I want to go to Chuck E. Cheese's.
Joseph, no! Absolutely not. We're not going to restaurants because you're grounded. Instead, we're going to have something here in the house.
I want pizza. 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 I demand that you order a pizza, and when we have pizza, we watch Mary Moo Cow. And as a matter of fact, why don't you throw a tantrum and kick and scream like a big baby whenever you don't get what you want?
Because, Joseph, I know better than to act entitled and childish, especially because I have to deal with Dave's childish behavior pretty much every single day.
Since Dave gets everything he wants, you should also get everything you want and complain to the manager at stores when they don't have what you want.
Joseph, stop it. Right now. Like I said, I do not behave that way. Now, let's decide what we're going to have for lunch. We're not going to any restaurants. And I am certainly not going to order anything online, or from a smartphone application.
Well then, I demand that you start throwing a tantrum, because I know you're about to have one.
No! I'm not like Dave, and I would never think of behaving like a big baby. I know better than to do that. Now, if you would stop behaving like that, that would be great. You know what, Joseph? Go to your room for 15 minutes.
No, I am not going to my room. You get out of my house, Catherine.
And I am also going to call your parents about how you are behaving for me. Also, when your parents get home, I am not going to be babysitting for the Reed family anymore. Especially with you acting so childish.
Oh 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 oh. Joseph Christopher Reed, we cannot believe you disrespected your babysitter, Catherine. You acted very childish, and you even demanded her to act childish.
Now she doesn't want to babysit for this family anymore. Because of this, you will be grounded for another 3 weeks. This means we are going to turn off your phone data during this time. Also, you're not going to be playing video games during this time. Now go back upstairs to your room.
Joseph, may I see you in my office for just a few minutes? Joseph, I have gotten complaints from students about your behavior last week, especially Cody, Kelly, and Emma. They told me that they don't want to be around you anymore.
You have to be kidding.
No, I am not. You're going to be with a different teacher for the remainder of the school year.
What teacher will I have?
You will have Mr. Robertson for the remainder of the school year. His classroom is located across from Miss Susan. Now, you can leave my office and go to class.
Hey, Mom, what are you doing?
You're not going to believe this. About an hour ago, I finished creating my very own operating system. Now I am installing it on your father's laptop.
Really? What is the operating system for?
Well, I am tired of your father playing baby games and watching baby shows. So, whenever he is trying to download a baby game or even watch a baby show, he will not be able to because I will have them blocked from his computer with the new operating system.
You know what? I actually like that idea, to be honest. It's about time Dad learned to act more grown up for once. So I hope this will teach him a lesson.
I agree with Brian. Why does Dad always have to be watching baby shows for preschoolers, or playing games that are for little children?
Good, I just installed Catherine OS on your father's laptop. Now, this will teach him not to watch baby shows or play baby games because he is too old for that.
Well, Emma? I guess this will mean that Dad is going to act more grown up, finally?
It's about time he changed his behavior. I am only 10 years old, and you're 12. And we don't watch baby shows anymore.
Alright, now that I got back from my walk, it's time to continue watching more episodes of Barney and Friends. Wait, what in the world happened to my computer? This does not look anything like Windows 10. My computer was running Windows 10 about an hour ago. But now it is running some operating system, and I think it was created by a troublemaker. I need to see who decided to take over my computer, because I need to keep watching Barney and Friends. Somebody please help me reinstall Windows 10 on my computer.
Welcome to Catherine OS version 1. My name is Catherine, and I will guide you on how to use this brand new operating system.
Who could have installed this silly operating system on my laptop? I know I did not install it.
Actually, I believe you're the one who installed my operating system, because it is now running on your computer.
I did not install this operating system. I am serious, this could not have been me. I need to go back to using Google Chrome. I need to watch Barney and Friends. I want to watch Barney. I want to watch Barney. I want to watch Barney. I don't have time for this.
Excuse me, but what did you just say?
I said I don't have time for this nonsense. And Brian or Emma installed this operating system on my laptop. I need to get back to watching Barney and Friends.
Absolutely not. First of all, you do not talk to me like that. It is very disrespectful, not to mention, very childish. And second of all, I want you to stop watching baby shows and playing video games that for preschool children. You are too old for that stuff, and you need to learn to act more grown up for once. Is it that complicated? I don't think so.
No. I'm not going to listen to what you tell me. I enjoyed watching Barney and Friends on Sprout. And now I can't watch the show because now my computer isn't running Windows 10 anymore. How could you do this to me, you entitled Karen? I demand that you change the computer back to Windows 10 so that I can watch Barney and Friends.
Dave, stop it. Stop calling me Karen, and I am not those one being entitled. You're the one who is acting like that, you big baby. And for calling me Karen, you are grounded for 1, 7, 5, 3, 4, 2, 1, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 5, 2, 1, 9, 8, 1, 3, 2, 1, 0, 5, 3, 4, 2, 1, 9, 8, 1, 3, 2, 1, 0, 5,
You cannot ground me, because I am a grown-up, not a little child. Why don't you ground Brian or Emma? Either one of them installed this silly operating system on my laptop, and now I cannot watch my favorite baby show.
No! I am not going to ground Brian or Emma. They did not install this operating system on your computer. And more importantly, they do not act childish, and Brian is only 12, and Emma is 10.
I want you to fix my computer. I want you to fix my computer. Please, fix my computer so that it runs Windows 10. Wait a minute. I did not realize this. But there's an application where I can use the internet. I think I can go to Sprout so I can watch Barney, even if this computer isn't running Windows 10 anymore. Well, the good thing is, I can still use the internet. I better go on to Sprout and watch more Barney and Friends. Wait, why is the page taking forever to load?
Dave, I think you already know why it's taking forever.
Oh no! It's been 20 minutes, and this page is still loading. Oh no! I cannot believe that I can't watch Barney on my laptop.
That's right. I am not letting you watch Barney and Friends, or any baby show, anymore. Same with playing baby games.
Someone please, buy me a new laptop. I want a new laptop.
Dave, stop it. You're annoying everyone in this family with your childish behavior, especially Brian and Emma are getting tired of your behavior. I installed Catherine OS on your computer because we are all so tired of you watching baby shows.
I want to watch Barney. I want to watch Barney and Friends. I want to watch Barney and Friends. Can you please buy me a new laptop? Buy me a new laptop. Buy me a new computer.
No! I'm not buying you a new computer. You have enough money to do that yourself. And one thing, if you buy a new computer, don't even think about watching baby shows. Now, I am going downstairs and I will be back to talk to you in 30 minutes.
No, wait, please buy me a new computer. Why can't you do that for me? Okay, reinstalling Windows 10 on my computer is almost complete. In case you didn't realize, I do have a USB drive to install the operating system. Once that is done, I can go back to watching Barney. Windows 10 is now installed on my laptop once again. So there was no need to buy a new laptop.
Dave, can you come downstairs for a minute? We have a surprise for you. Dave, the kids have decided to go to McDonald's for lunch because they are doing well in school, even though it may be too soon to say that since it's only the second week of the new school year.
Yes. I really like McDonald's, my other favorite restaurant. I have not eaten there in a very long time. And I especially liked getting Happy Meals from there during the 80s and 90s.
I also like McDonald's, and thank you for taking me and Emma.
Same here. I would also like to thank you Mum and Dad.
You're very welcome. Now, Dave, I really want you to be on your very best behavior. Okay?
Okay, Catherine. I will try and be on my best behavior at McDonald's.
Well then, let's get into the car and head over there.
Good afternoon, and welcome to McDonald's. How may I take your orders this afternoon?
Yes, for me, I would like a Big Mac combo meal.
I would like a cheeseburger combo meal.
For me, a 6-piece chicken McNugget Happy Meal with apple slices, milk, and a toy.
And for me, I would like the hamburger Happy Meal, also with apple slices, milk, and a toy.
A grown man, ordering a Happy Meal?
Someone here is acting childish.
And he looks very familiar, he's the same person who threw a tantrum at the zoo the other day.
Dave, can you order something else from the menu? I think you're too old to have a Happy Meal. Those are for children.
Catherine, I never had but a Happy Meal in a very long time. And that's why I wanted to come here. And I like the toys that come with the meals.
Oh no, here we go again. I think Dad is about to throw another tantrum.
Dave, you're a grown man, and grown men don't order kids' meals at restaurants. Can you order something else, like a chicken sandwich?
But I want a toy, especially a preschool toy, like a xylophone, or a toy piano.
Dave, you're too old to be playing with toys, especially those for preschoolers. Like I said, you can order something from the regular menu, or we can go home. Your choice.
Dora, I think we should leave. This is getting very embarrassing.
I agree, let's go before things get even worse.
I want a Happy Meal, I want a Happy Meal, I want a Happy Meal, I want a Happy Meal. Why can't you let me order a Happy Meal, you entitled Karen?
Dave, stop it. You always do this every time we go places, all because you don't get what you want. And look, not only you're embarrassing yourself and the entire family, everyone in the restaurant is looking at us.
Why does Dad always insist on ordering from the kids' menu? I am only 12, and next year I am going to be ordering from the regular menu.
I agree with you, Brian, and even worse, Dad's tantrums are getting very annoying. I think we should go home.
Wow.
Stop it. Right now. We are going straight home, and you're going to be grounded. Now get up off the floor.
What? I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home. I want a Happy Meal. I want a toy.
That's it. We're going straight home, and that is final.
Hey, I demand you put me down this instant. I do not deserve to be treated like this. I will sue you in court.
Dave, that is enough.
Okay, class. Now that we are about 3 weeks into the school year, today is the day that we are going to do a lab in physics. So I am going to assign each and every one of you a lab partner, so pay very close attention.
I hope my lab partner is going to be Larry Loud. Because then we can go around the classroom and tell the other students that they're doing their assignment all wrong, claim we own the classroom.
And I hope Arthur is my lab partner. We make a very good team when it comes to being troublemakers and entitled Karens. And as a matter of fact, we own this classroom, not Mr. Parker.
Noah, you will be working with DW. Arthur, you will be with Henry. Larry, you'll be working with Toby.
Wait, what?
Larry, don't interrupt. I'm not finished assigning everyone their partners.
But I want Arthur to be my lab partner. I don't want him to be with Noah.
Same here. I want Larry Loud to be my lab partner, not Noah. This is so not fair.
Arthur, that's enough. You're going to have Noah for your lab partner. Now let me finish. If you keep up this behavior, then I am going to have to send you to the principal's office. Am I clear?
I want Arthur to be my lab partner. 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 Why? Why can you do this to me, Mr. Parker?
Both of you. Get up off the floor, right now. And return to your seats. This is the 12th grade, and you're acting like big babies. You should know better than to throw a tantrum, especially during school.
Larry and I are not throwing a tantrum, and how could you call us childish? We're not children. We're seniors in high school. We're only upset because you did not assign us both to be lab partners.
First of all, you don't choose who your lab partner is going to be. I am the one who does that. Now, I'm not going to ask you again, but I want you two to get up off the floor, stop kicking and screaming like 3-year-olds, and get back into your seats so I can finish assigning everyone their lab partners. Either that or you go to the principal's office.
My goodness, this is really getting embarrassing. Just the other day, I saw someone acting this way, and he was much older than us. I think he was 35 or 40, and he was throwing tantrums in public. And this is also how I used to behave many years ago, but not anymore. That's why I don't get grounded by my parents, and it's been years since I was last sent to the principal's office.
And this is how my younger brother behaves nowadays. I used to act like this before, but not so much anymore because I am finally learning my lessons. I agree with Noah, this is absolutely embarrassing. And perhaps, I can go back to being with Miss Martinez for the rest of 11th grade.
Seriously, this is wasting time. I'd like to get on with the assignment. When are these two going to learn that they should not be throwing tantrums in class?
Arthur, Larry Loud, that is enough. Both of you, to the principal's office. Right, now. And you're getting a 0 on today's assignment.
Arthur, Larry, I thought I told you to go to the principal's office.
Do you want to know something? This is our home, and now you have to do everything we say, is that clear?
And the first thing you must understand is that we own this classroom.
You two don't own this classroom, it belongs to the school, and the school is county property. What you're saying does not make sense, not to mention, you're acting all entitled now.
Did we say you can talk? Rule number 1, do not talk, unless I say you can. You're grounded for 178032901634219089064317232190975462310975462310. Generations.
You know what, Arthur and Larry? I'm going to have to take both of you to the office myself because you refused to listen to me. Now, come with me, right now.
We're not going to the office because we own this school. Okay?
You do not own the school, like Noah just said. Now, come with me to the principal's office right now. I said, come with me to the principal's office right now.
Arthur, Larry Loud, not you two again. Why did Mr. Parker send you to my office just now? And this is only the 3rd week of the school year.
Well, Principal Claire, we were about to do an assignment for physics, and the assignment required that teams of 2 people complete it.
And?
I expected to have Arthur for my lab partner.
And I expected to work with Larry Loud, because then we could do whatever we wanted to do.
Mr. Parker was being rude to us by assigning us different lab partners, and that's why we got very upset with him, and even told him that we owned the classroom.
He told me that you two were throwing tantrums like a 3-year-old, kicking and screaming on the floor, and then you two acted like entitled Karens, claiming that you owned the classroom, when in fact, it is school property. We do not accept that kind of behavior, and you two need to act more grown up, since this is high school, not kindergarten. Now, you two will be serving in school suspension for physics class, starting today and ending 2 weeks from today. I'm also going to notify your parents about your behavior. Now go to the detention room.
Arthur, words cannot explain how angry we are with you right now. We cannot believe that you and Larry Loud threw tantrums in class this morning and acted very childish. Not only that, you two are serving in school suspension for 2 weeks. That is it.
You're grounded for that time period. This means no playing video games, no talking to troublemakers on Zoom, no TV for 2 weeks, and you will only be allowed to leave the house to go to school, or go for a walk around the neighborhood. Now go upstairs to your room, and think about how you behaved at school.
Larry Loud, what in the world is wrong with you this time? We cannot believe that you and Arthur were acting like 3-year-olds because you didn't like the fact that your teacher assigned each of you a lab partner and you wanted to work with each other. And you got in school suspension for 2 weeks. For this.
You will be grounded during this time. Do you know what this means? No TV, no playing video games, no going to Peter Piper Pizza, no Carl's Jr., no talking to your friends on Zoom, and you'll have to come home from school right away. Go upstairs to your room now.
Alright, I am about to beat this level, and then I will have 5 more left before I win the game. Am I good at playing Barney Goes to the Circus? Yes, I just beat this level. Now, on to the next 5 levels, and I will have won this game.
Dave. Dave, can you hear me?
Yes, Catherine. What is it?
You have been playing on the Xbox for a little over 2 hours since you came home from work. And in 5 minutes, there is a special news program on Channel 8 that I need to watch. So can you please get off of the TV now?
Wait, what?
I said, can you please get off of the TV right now? Because in 5 minutes, I want to watch the news.
No. Not until I am finished with this game. I have 5 more levels to win. Okay?
Dave, are you going to start this childish behavior nonsense with me, like always? I really have had it. And it's getting very tiring. Please get off the TV and take your console upstairs or something.
No, I demand you leave me alone, because this is my TV, and no one else is allowed to use it, other than me. And that is how things are. So, I want you to leave me alone, right now. Or I am going to sue you in court. Do you understand?
Stop it. The couch belongs to the entire family, not just you. Now, I am getting really angry because I want to watch the news, and not only you're acting childish, you're also acting like a Karen.
No. I have a 10-game winning streak, and I don't want you to mess it up for me. Okay? Can't you watch the news on your phone?
No! Like I said, in just a few minutes, the news is going to be on Channel 8, and I need to watch the news by then. I am going to give you a warning. If you don't turn off the Xbox, then I am going to take it away from you. Not only that, you will not use the TV for a week, and I will also take away your TV upstairs during that time. Now, I suggest you go and do something else, like reading a book or something. You don't need to be on the TV all day, you know.
No, 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 no. Please don't take my TV away from me. If you do, then I won't be able to win Barney Goes to the Circus.
Dave, another thing I wanted to tell you, you're too old to be playing Barney Goes to the Circus. That game is for preschoolers, and you're a grown man. Like I said, I suggest you go read a book, and you need to not be playing video games for several hours at a time.
Why on earth is Dad throwing another tantrum?
Because he is refusing to share the TV. He has been playing video games for 2 hours since he got home from work, and now I need to use the TV because the news is going to come on at any minute. But your dad won't let me watch TV.
I want to finish playing my game. I want to finish 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 my game. Why do you entitled Karens not let me finish playing Barney Goes to the Circus? I am going to lose the game, I'm afraid.
Dad, stop it with your childish behavior. Right now. You need to give the TV to Mom, okay? I am only 12 years old, and I don't play video games for several hours a day. I have better things to do in life, like go to school, go for a walk, make friends.
I agree with everything Brian is saying. You need to let Mom watch TV, because she needs to see what is in the news. And you can always play your video games another time, you know.
Why do you entitled Karens not let me get my way? This is not fair. You're not letting me play Barney Goes to the Circus, and I have a long day at work. I just want to play 5 more games. Is it that complicated?
Emma, let's get back to doing our homework assignments. We cannot waste any more time with this childish nonsense.
I agree with you 100%, Brian. This is really making us angry.
Right. I am going to carry you upstairs to your room, and you'll be grounded for a week.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Put me down this instant, you entitled Karen.
Stop it.
Alright, I am now on the last level, and if I pass this level, I win the game. Wow, do I enjoy playing Barney Goes to the Circus, the best game I have ever played in my entire life. Yes, I just won Barney Goes to the Circus. And thanks to GoAnimate Logic, I was able to finish this game.
Jane, have you noticed that DW has been improving her behavior recently?
Yes, I have noticed that. She does not seem to be misbehaving much anymore, and she is also getting better grades in school these days.
That is really good to hear. But we don't know why she is improving. What seems to be going on right now?
I have no idea, either. David, I think I hear DW coming downstairs.
Mom, and Dad.
What is it, DW?
I have something to tell you. And it's the real reason why I have been acting so childish, and even entitled a lot of the time.
Are you going to lie to us, like you used to do?
Absolutely not.
Go ahead.
Well, the real reason I have been behaving like this is because both of you are really busy, like almost all of the time, not just during the week, but also on the weekends. And Mom, you have been spending a lot of time with your friends during your free time. And yes, I admit that I have done a lot of bad things in the past. I am going to learn from my mistakes, and I'd like to improve my life. Also, it would be nice if at least one of you would spend some time with me.
Oh, DW, how come you didn't tell us that you were feeling like you're left out?
I tried to tell you, Dad, just 2 days ago. But you were very busy with your work projects. You told me to go away and stop bothering you. Once again, I regret all of the bad things I've done in the past. But I think you were a big part of the reason why I have been misbehaving a lot.
So, what you're telling us is that you have been acting the way you did is just for attention, is that right?
I guess so. Why is it that you are always a workaholic and you put your work before your own daughter? That is just selfish.
Well, I have to admit that yes, I have been working a lot and not spending enough time with the family. My sincere apologies.
I also regret not spending time with you, DW. My apologies.
In this case, I will forgive you both.
Thank you, DW. And Mom and I will try to spend more time with you.
And I am also really sorry for how I have been behaving.
And we forgive you, DW.
Thank you, Mom and Dad. I will be going back upstairs to let everyone in Goanimate City know that I am improving my behavior. Then I will finish my homework. Okay, it looks like I have gotten a lot of comments on my new video. Let's see what people have to say. Wow, everyone is congratulating me on improving my behavior. And I even have a very good feeling I am going to go back to Goanimate City High School and have Miss Martinez for my teacher. Looks like I am not going to that special school for troublemakers any longer. But let's see what Miss Clementine has to say. This is really good news, indeed. And I am going to let Mom and Dad know about this.
Good morning, class. I hope you have your homework assignments ready to hand in. However, since this is DW's first day back in my class in a few months, I am going to excuse her from the assignment. First and foremost, let's congratulate DW on improving her behavior, and that is why she is back with us. Also, why is the video now in business friendly? It was in Comedy World just now.
I saw the video just 2 days ago, and DW, I am so proud of you. I knew there was some good in you.
Same here, I also knew there was good in you, DW. We're so proud of you for changing your behavior for the better.
Thank you all for your kind words, everyone. It really means a lot.